Hello everyone, it's Kari from sunshineinmypocket.com and I'm back with another stencil series video. I am loving these stencils. I'm going to share with you 4 of my favorite Halloween stencils that are recently come out. This one is the layering candy corn stencil, which I think is my favorite of all time. I love this stencil. I'm going to show you how to use it today. Then there's this one that is a slimline bat stencil, and this one with bats and hats. So you've got the witch's hat and the bats on this one. I'm going to show you real quick how to use each of these. We're going to make some cards, and I'm going to show you how they all turn out and give you some other ideas as well. So for the candy corn stencil, I'm going to use this with my layering stencil tool here so I can get it lined up and I can put those magnets right on the edge of the stencil. I want to stencil this from edge to edge on my A2 panel. So by using this layering stencil template and my Make Art Station, I can get these stencils lined up perfectly every single time. I'm starting out with some scattered straw Distress Oxide ink, and I'm using my favorite blending brushes for the oxides. I keep these separate just for my oxide inks. I don't use them on my regular distress inks or any other inks, only for oxides. So this next layer is going to be the orange. I am using the Spiced Marmalade Distress Oxide for this layer. And I don't know if you noticed, but I lined this up in the exact same spot as the other stencil so that they would line up perfectly. There is, on this layering template, there is a line that says stencil, and that's where you line your stencils up to get them perfectly lined each time. So it really does help, especially on those trickier 6x6 stencils that you're not sure exactly where they fit on your A2 panel. That's why I really like this one. I'm going to be using some Stickles glitter gel here. This is a jar of the glitter gel, and I'm going to use that for the white tips of the candy corns. I thought that the white wouldn't show up very well, but when you use a glitter gel, it really makes it so fun. And you can kind of see that here. I'm going to set this aside to dry before finishing out this card, but look how cute those candy corns are. Oh goodness, yeah. So I'm going to clean off my template here before I move on to the next one. And this is the Bat Slimline stencil. It's, I believe it's called Cavern Bats or something similar to that. And I'm just going to use some mint tape to tape off those edges. And then I've got some black Glitz glitter gel. Now this is almost done here. I'm going to just stir this up a little so I can get a few more uses out of it. I have found that in glitter gel, you can usually make your own glitter gel, almost any color, but black never turns out really great for me. So I still buy the black glitter gels because I love the way they look. For this one, I am using, and you can also use regular glitter too, but I find the glitter gel to be pretty easy to apply, and then all you have to do is let it dry before you add your additional elements. So take a look here, look at those glittery bats there. You can kind of see that glitter catching the light. It's kind of hard in the video. I'll show you a better close-up a little bit later. But first I'm going to set that aside to dry and use this black Glitz glitter gel one more time on the bats and the hats. Look how cute this stencil is. I can't wait to do this stencil in more than just a black. Like, I think the hats would be cute as a purple or green. Orange would be fun too, to mix it up. So this one is just a really fun stencil and a little bit unusual too. So here they are. I'm going to let those ones dry while we put together the candy corn one. For this, I'm using the brand new All Season Sentiments paper pack. This is a slimline paper pack, and you can cut these sentiments down. You can use them with foil as well because these are printed on that toner, so they really work well with foiling. And this one is just going to say trick or treat. I decided not to foil this because I'm using the black side, and that's perfect for Halloween because I've already got orange and yellow with those cute candy corns, and I really want that background to stand out and sing. I take a felt tip black marker and go around the edges after I cut this so that it all looks black through and through and you don't see the white edges. I have layered this on some Eclipse black cardstock. Now I'm going to put some foam tape over that sentiment to give it some more dimension and pop it up off the background. And then I will go ahead and add this to the card on the bottom right there. I think this looks really cute, and look at those candy corns. So cute. The other card panels have dried now, and I'm sorry I forgot to press record before I added this stencil. I just added it here and there with some gray ink, and now I'm going to foil up these sentiments for these two. I'm using a beautiful waterfall purpley one for this one, and then a green for the other hats and bats. And I have a separate brush that I like to brush off that toner paper and the backs of the foil before I foil them. I find that this helps get a smoother foiling, but I only use this brush for foil, and that's it, not for anything else. So I have a separate brush I reserve for that. So this one says happy haunting, and this one says sending spooky vibes. Super fun. And to put these cards together, I'm going to cut them down and put them on a colored background. This one I'm using Hyde Park, which is a perfect green cardstock for Halloween. I love this color green. I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I do, but I've used it quite a bit. I'm going to add that foam tape and then a little bit of liquid adhesive also, so that that will be sure to stick over that Glitz glitter gel. And I'll just put an acrylic block over the top so that that can dry just like that. For the bats and the cobwebs, by the way, that cobweb stencil is the fourth stencil I was telling you about that I wanted to share with you today. Love it so much. I'm going to put that on some Eclipse black paper for this Slimline card. Add that sending spooky vibes sentiment that we just foiled with the purple, and then I'm going to add this to a Slimline card base just like this. To finish this off, I've got some purple gems that I just love. It totally matches that sentiment. So I'm going to add those here and there using my craft pick and some liquid adhesive. And that's going to be our card for today, or all three cards. I'm going to show you all of these. I kept them pretty simple just so I could show off those stencils, but imagine all the things that you can do with these. For one, I want those bats flying through a moon, so I can't wait to make a card with that. These candy corns are going to be really great with some witches' brooms that I have coming up to share with you. The hats and bats are going to be great as a background for pretty much any card, and I think they would look cute with a little witch image on the front as well. I wanted to show you one more thing with that candy corn stencil. I stenciled this out on black paper, and look how eerie and ghost-like they look. Really, really fun. I didn't turn that one into a card, but I just wanted to share that with you because there are so many things you can use with these stencils. So I hope you're enjoying my stencil series that I've been sharing some of my favorite, rather new stencils that have been coming out. I have more to share, and I'll be sharing them throughout the next week or so with you. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. It really does help with YouTube. I really appreciate all those thumbs up and your comments. It helps me out a lot and makes me smile. So I'll see you next time with some more card making inspiration. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.